lot of conversation after you were picked about all the cornerbacks that went right before you and what the Cardinals could have done and all this stuff. I'm wondering, how do you feel being compared to those guys, whether it's rightly or wrongly? It's probably going to happen. Like, how do you kind of think about that?
Yeah, everybody's going to have an opinion. Opinions are like Gucci belts. Everybody has one. You know what I'm saying? So, exactly. Like, everybody's going to have an opinion. Nobody's ever going to be 100% on the same page, especially when we're talking about millions of fans, But I know come the season, once we get a couple weeks in, I think they'll be happy with their pick.
How ready do you feel for the NFL?
Very ready, very ready. I played in the Big Ten for 4 years. My head coach is Greg Schiano, a big DB guy. He coached guys like Marshawn Lattimore, Malik Hooker, Denzel Ward, So I got elite coaching, best conference in college football. So I feel very ready for the NFL.
What are you most curious to find out about the NFL?
That's a great question. The fan base. I want to see what the fan base is like on game day. I heard it's called the Red Sea here. So, yeah. I can't wait to see what that's like.
How much did you dive into whatever part of the playbook they gave you?
So I've been getting pieces and pieces here. I'll go I'll watch 6 little clips a day. We do little clips here. So I'll do 6 of those a day. And I feel comfortable so far. A lot of it is it's kind of the same as my college. But, so yeah, I feel like that's why I feel so comfortable with it right away. But I just feel comfortable all around. Even new stuff, I'm picking up on quick. So I'm ready to hit the field with it.
Are you going to get as much as you can info as quick as you can?
Yeah, not really necessarily as quick as you can. We got time now. But my coach, Coach Smitty, does a great job in breaking it up and really explaining it to you, because you don't want to just go fast and be like, oh, yeah, I got it. That's how you're going to forget things. So you just want to write stuff down and make sure you actually got it before you hit the game field or the practice field.
Do you like the Mad Max movies?
I do. I like the original one better.
How ready are you to just get back to football? It's been so much about training for the combine, pro days and stuff like that, and now it's back to the X's and O's.
Exactly. So that's a great point. You're training for the combine for 2 months. You know what I'm saying? So you're training for the 40. You're only going to run the 40 one time in your whole life. Training for the 5, 10, 5. You're only going to run that one time. And all those drills, you're really only going to do one time. But I'm just happy. I walked in the locker room now, I saw my helmet. I'm like, yup, I need the pads right now. Give me the pads, man. So I'm happy to be back in football mode and not just training mode.
How does 16 suit you?
I've been wearing it ever since I was playing football. My mom's birthday is February 16th. My oldest brother Gary started it off, but I was the only one to keep it through high school, college, and now the NFL. So having the same having the same number from when you started playing football is a great feeling.
When the schedule comes out and the Cardinals are supposed to be playing against the Green Bay Packers, you ready to go against Bell?
Definitely ready. We've been going against each other our whole life. I'll be on offense one day, he'll be on defense guarding me, and it would be vice versa. But it really homed in when I chose defense my junior year of high school, and then I went to college playing defense, and he was already at Rutgers. So I got 2 years of going against him in one-on-ones and stuff like that. But to hit an NFL field with it is definitely a dream come true, and I'm going to make the most of it.
How about when you practice with your new teammate, Marvin Harrison Jr.? You guys had those battles in college, and then I get to continue them on a weekly basis.
Exactly. I'm so happy it worked out like this, because I feel like he's one of the best. He was the first wide receiver off the board. He is the best wide receiver in this draft. So to go against that every day, I'm just blessed. And I know we're going to just iron sharpens iron, go off each other, and translate it to the game field and win some football games.
You're confident. You have a lot of confidence. When we asked you, when you spoke after the draft, you said, I'm a lockdown corner. And you just talked about how you want to make sure that this is the right decision for the Cardinals a few weeks into the season. What type of confidence does a cornerback need to have knowing that they're out on an island?
Confidence and short-term memory are the best 2 things you can have as a corner. You're not going to win 100% of your reps. No one ever does. No one ever did in this sport. But to have a short memory span, if you do get beat, I feel like that's very important, almost as important as your confidence as a corner. If you go out there not confident, man, especially NFL. I didn't even touch the field yet in NFL, but even just in college, you go out there not confident, you're going to get bombed, you're going to let up passes, do this, that, and the third. So those are the number 2 things you want to have as a corner.
Back to Marvin, real quick. When you're in college and you're prepping to play Ohio State and you're looking at film of Marvin, what did you see? What stood out about him? What made him who he was?
He has speed and length. I think he's 6'2" or 6'3". With a lot of speed also. So, and he has moves really like no other. He comes off the line of scrimmage, he'll really jump in your face. hit you with a double stick, and you just don't see that nowadays, especially at the college level. So he has a lot of physical attributes that makes him different, and just his game in general. He likes to have fun with a lot of stuff he does. So you mix those things together, you're going to have a first-round wide receiver.
You had established yourself, but did you go into those games knowing that if I can do well against Marvin, then I can play at the next level?
Yeah, absolutely. It was no secret at all. Like, I came into college, though, guarding Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, man-to-man, just with a post safety. Like, that's it. So I've been guarding great wide receivers for 4 years now. So going against Marvin, like, it was no secret. Like, yeah, he's Marvin Harrison. Like, if I do good against him, my stock is going to rise. Like, it's no secret. But I just go into the game with the mindset of I'm going to do what I do every week and just try to shut him down. And I feel like I did good my junior and senior year in doing that.
How much do you embrace competition? Because I think it's been noted there's so many young quarterbacks here trying to make them or trying to beat that guy. And I think you all get a fair shake, but how do you embrace competition?
Competition is everything. We have to go off each other. And the only way that we're going to hit the field at full potential is if we compete now against each other, you know. So it's all love. Obviously, we're on the same team. But you have to compete for the betterment of the team. And whoever's the best corner is going to be out there. So it's all love, like I said, but competition is going to let this team hit the ceiling it's supposed to hit.
Do you look forward to practicing against Marvin every day and just being able to develop facing that kind of competition?
Absolutely. It's a privilege because in college I only got to go against him for 1 day. You know what I'm saying? 1 day out of the year, my junior and senior year, so I only went against him twice. So to go against him every day now, I feel like it's going to just sharpen me up, and I'm going to sharpen him up. And then, like I said before, we're going to translate it to the game field.
Who's Max Melton, the person, outside of football?
Outside of football, I'm a car guy in and out. I like Dodge is my favorite. I like modding cars, putting stuff in cars, stripping cars, fixing cars. I had a scat pack. I put oil cash can, cold air intake, straight pipe. Anything you can do to a car, I'll do to it. So yeah, I'm a car guy.
How'd that passion come to be?
My dad had a 1975 Chevy Camaro, all gold, in college. Ever since he told me that, I'm like, oh, you had a nice car in college. I'm gonna get a nice car in college. You know, so like, yeah, it came from my pop.
Gonna buy a new car?
Yeah, I'm gonna get a little track hawk, if y'all know what that is.
What do you know about the safeties that are going to be playing behind you, Buda Baker and Jalen Thompson?
I've been watching Buda for some time now, and Jalen Thompson as well. But they're reliable guys. You know I can look back there and I can be like, okay, I can trust that guy. And just me being a young buck coming in, I'm okay with going under their wing. Like, yeah, teach me this, teach me that in the third, just aside from the playbook, so we can gel better together on the field and win some football games.
Thanks, Max.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.